Якби не було, біль проникав, він знищує в мені від А до Я. Котиться нишком, все нароста, вже гілятину кат підійма. Дихати і говорити, все з тобою, має жити, дихати і говорити, все з тобою, має жити, Чого так важко рано стати, себе докупи разом зібрати? Я розлетілась, наче та фреска, не пережила постріла реса, постріла реса, постріла реса, постріла реса, постріла реса.
Hi rollers. This new song of Katarina, which is called Aries' Shot, the shot of Aries, is a pretty, well, painful. It's painful for her and a bit heartbreaking. I want to translate it for you. You could see the subtitles up there, but not everything was translated properly. Some of it was, though I just want to translate it to you guys. And Katarina is awesome, and her music is also awesome. So here's the text. Let me also display it to you on the screen. I can make it bigger here, like this. Yeah, so let me read it out loud for you. Whatever happens, pain seeps in, destroying me from A to Z. Quietly creeping, growing still, the executioner lifts his blade. Breathe. Well, actually, it's not translated properly. She said to breathe and speak. Everything about you must live here, must remain here. Well, I actually want to check.
Я з тобою має жити, з тобою і говорити, все з тобою, має жити.
Everything. I think it is correct. It's everything with you must live here, must remain here. Interesting. To breathe and to speak. Everything with you must live.
Чого так важко рано стати, себе докупи разом зібрати? Я розлетілась, наче та фреска, не пережила постріла реса.
So, why is it so hard to rise in the morning, to gather myself back together? I've shuttered like a fresco. Didn't survive Aries' shot.
Постріла реса.
Aries' shot.
Постріла реса. Постріла реса. Постріла реса.
Why? Why? Katarina is singing at this moment. Why is it so hard? think you get it from now.
Aresa, 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 aresa.
We need to do a stream with Katarina and support her and lift her spirit, because she's in a dark place right now. In my humble opinion, she told me that she has signs of depression, so she will start taking the antidepressants. Her voice is just top tier. Yeah, Dana Kiev. Amazing voice, amazing lyrics, and after this, listening to this song once again, I want to hug her. Damn it. Grief sucks, yeah. It's not only the grief, guys. Well, you probably heard from her that the metro is actually going through the basic training right now. It was sudden, and she did not expect that, and he did not expect that, but he was taken, mobilized, and though he is gonna be working on the drones, but I think that's what Katarina means here when she says she did not survive the shot of Ares. But not only the metro, it's the whole war, it's all together. It's all the losses that we bear in this war, all the suffering of the people. I think Katarina lets it go all through her. So, hugs, Katarina. I really hope it will get better for you personally. Hello, Aziza.
Hello.
Good to see you. Let
Good to
me
see you too. Hi, guys.
let me add you to the screen so people could see you too. Unfortunately, before the call I cannot do that, but I can do this during the call. And here you are. Yes, guys, you can see Aziza.
Hi.
Aziza in the darkness. Aziza, you don't have any lights with you for now, right?
It's too dark. Yeah, I thought that it would be nice. Not. I will turn on.
Yeah, just a bit more light, if you don't mind. Look, beautiful paintings behind Aziza. Oh, nice. This laptop has pretty good camera. It is like adjusting the light. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, looks awesome. Aziza, we're really happy to see you. Not
Happy to
only
see
me,
you
I'm
too.
sure. Okay, rollers. So, what do we have? We have Aziza here with us. It's not what, it's who. And Aziza, if you don't know her for some reason, some of you, maybe there are new people there watching, she is Crimean Tatar artist. She is a musician, a painter, a dancer. Aziza is many different arts, and Aziza is very talented, and she totally blown me away and rollers with her talent. This is why we're dedicated to help her. There's a question right away from Tuna Ottosen. Is Aziza coming to Kyiv late July, early August? We need to make her come late July, early August. You know, Aziza, what we should do, we should maybe actually do that concert that we planned to do together in the late July or the beginning of August. And I actually checked with one of the locations that you were sending, and they told me they don't do that because, yeah, guys, we're still looking for a location, but I'm thinking of maybe just doing it on a weekday and just promote it really well so people will come even on weekday. What do you think?
Yeah. I think it's very great supporting. I know that that today my mother said to me about Rick, how she respect you, and how
Oh.
she respect rollers, and how a lot you did for me. And it's so great to meet you, and my mother is happy. You know how it's hard to live in Crimea, really, because she always in depressive mood, because
Mm-hmm.
of she she's so patriotic,
Mm-hmm.
but around of her a lot of people that's really, and she has a lot of critical thoughts about our community, about everything that, because you know it could be really great if people support each other more, like but you show us how people support each other, how they did incredible impossible thing. So this idea to make a new streaming, it's absolutely great, but I always think that you did too much, a lot for me, and feel so a lot of gratitude to you, Rick, and for rollers. But I have really a lot of new songs, interesting songs that I can share with you, and it's really would be great to do something. And exactly
Fantastic.
when tune will come,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be great.
Yeah,
So,
Tuna actually visited one of the first concerts, the one in, well, in person. She visited it when we tried to do one in Phil Ittner's studio. She was there,
yeah,
and it was a disaster. The sound was terrible. I mean, not your sound. On my end, we failed. We failed to transfer the
a
sound
little.
normally. Yeah, you were doing your best as always, and yeah, we just did not know how to do it properly from that studio. It was a totally spontaneous experiment. But anyway, it was just just an amazing concert in person to listen to. No technical difficulties. You hear the sound right from you. It was fantastic, especially for one of the first experiences. Yeah, I think.
Oh, I just now understand one thing.
Yeah,
Uh, I will come. I will come. You know that I will have the concert in Kiev soon, on the
fifth,
uh,
5th of July.
on the Roman Ratushny
Yeah.
festival, and also I will leave 2 days by my new great friend. She did documentary film about Crimean Tatar music,
Mm-hmm.
and so they had really great project with in folk music, Crimean Tatar folk music, and they want to share some track with a lot of people from all the world, with um, electronic musician, to make
Mm-hmm.
some experiment with this old Crimean Tatar music. And
Wow.
so they had a great stuff. Maybe we can, maybe I can ask them if we could make something together, and
Mm-hmm.
make if we can make streaming in some places, because they have stuff. They have,
Awesome.
I don't know if they have something that will good for the streaming,
Mm-hmm.
so I will ask them. But if you can make something together, and it would be not so, you know, expensive, and we can do it like project also, because it's really what you did. It's really great project. It just you did it. You do it with a light heart, with, but it's really great
Yeah.
step and great supporting of for Crimean Tatar culture, and for me, and for the music, and for Ukraine, I think. So maybe we can find some. I just understand it's now, so maybe
You
I can
know,
ask.
actually, what you're saying right now, I understand, and I understood it actually around 2 weeks ago. That everything that happened before that concert and everything that led to that concert, the one that we did in Lanet Production, the first one,
Mhm.
on their equipment, it was such a luck and such a, not maybe even luck, it was some you can call it divine intervention, right? Those who don't believe in God may say that universe like aligned everything so well that guys, it was just like working out perfectly. We found a perfect place for it. We found an amazing sound man, because Dmitro, he did a perfect job there. We had Carlen, who set up the lights beautifully and basically done everything there. Like, not everything, but he gave us this contact, he gave us this idea, and it worked out. And then there was also Oleg, who streamed it perfectly. Oleg is a great director, and he streamed it perfectly. He switched the cameras when needed. So damn, it was so good, and it all lined up perfectly. We did not even need to search. We did not need to face any difficulties. We did not face any complications during the setup. Like, everything went so perfectly, guys. So all of that was for a reason, and all of that was just perfect.
Cool.
This is AzizaEskender. This is Dick Dawson from Canada.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to properly meet you as well.
Yeah, I really hope that you're gonna have some proper conversation today, because Aziza is from Crimea, and I think she can tell you a lot about Crimea, about the occupation of Crimea, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And you're a very interesting person who can ask really awesome questions, Dick. So I really hope you will figure something out today. Sorry to put you. Sorry to put you in such a situation, but I know that you're okay with that because you're used to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're super okay with that. That's awesome.
No problem at all.
And you know, oh my God, the flag of the 93rd Brigade that Duncan Stewart won on the raffle and gifted it to Dick. I sent it to Dick. And Dick, you also probably got some additions from me. Was I put in something additional there?
Let me see if I can get, if you look here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, live well and prosper.
Yes, exactly. Although, as you can see, I thought I had them lined up properly, and then my fat melon with the glasses is just blocking them. So I'm going to rearrange them so they go across the top.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not,
fat melon with the glasses.
Yeah.
Aziza, did you get it?
Head melon.
Yeah, so він назвав свою голову товстою динею в окулярах. Yeah, that's
if you can't
Ukrainian
make yourself the joke, you can't make others the joke, right? So
yeah.
If we turn to the live chat quick, Tona Ottenson there in the chat says Dick and Aziza talk music. Now that helped me with my memory. Thank you very much. Yeah, music is a subject that we will very much have in common.
Oh yeah. Dick is a musician.
Yeah, I spent 13 years as a musician. That's how I lived, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it seems that I can't grow out of it either. I guess. But didn't really do much overseas, but all over North America and whatnot was kind of my stomping ground for it. It was pretty cool for a while, you know. And it wasn't the America we're dealing with now back then. It was way more cool.
Okay, well, what years were they, Dick?
Started, let's see. So 89, 90 was audio engineering school, as well as playing in some bands and stuff. And then I played pretty much professionally till 2003, 2004. And then there was a bit more of a settle in time. And then my son was born in 07. But, yeah. I mean, touring around and playing here and there and everywhere was not exactly a great time to get into a big family building situation. So at least I was smart enough to wait. Although it didn't work out, ended up divorced anyway. But I do my time as a parent.
Yeah, yeah, Aziza.
It's really problem. So when I had big music band with a lot of musician, the problem was when they began to live with their wives, and so they stopped to do music.
Yeah.
And it was so sad. Why?
It,
Why?
it's just like that old Kiss song, Beth. You know, I can't come home tonight because me and the boys will be playing all night. You know, that's basically that how it really happens. It really
Yeah.
does.
I didn't realize that, but I actually have the examples among my friends who were musicians before they created a family, and then they just stopped being super active in music. Yeah, trying a bit, but not really working out after. Is it, Aziza? Is it really like? So does it mean like if you want to succeed in music, you gotta be alone, or you maybe gotta have a partner who's gonna be a musician also, and you create music
No,
together?
not не обов'язково забула це слово.
Not necessarily.
Not necessary to have a partner musician. I think
No.
it's just about the sense of the music, because
Mm,
if you lost to do music when you met somebody, it means that music is not your first,
priority.
first priority. It's really just about this, because if you do music, you can't don't do music. You will do music in any case. Of
Mhm.
course, if you met somebody who are against this, it's a big problem. And but it could be, it can be, because sometimes love, it's not about understanding, really. It can be like this. And it's good luck to meet somebody who support you, and
Yeah,
who can because when you make the music, you can be not good, like, person in the family, really. You can have no big attention for something in your house, because you always had create music. You always in such, you know and it's really, somebody can be really nervous because of this. So you need to
And
find somebody who can be okay with your strange life, because it's when you create music or performances, or you're artist, you are a little bit crazy person. It's not normal life.
yeah, I would go on to say there's many examples in history of couples in bands, and that was not the best idea. Fleetwood Mac would be an amazing example, but there's many, many others. I would say having a creative partner that's doing their own thing so that they have that singular focus into the work at the time they're doing it that a musician has. And then people get it and you just work around it. And that's probably your angle from experience a bit.
Yeah, but for example, if I tell about myself,
Mm,
yeah, I cannot. I have no opportunity, for example, to have for some family like children, because you have the responsibility of the children. And so if, for example, I can live without some food or without some stuff, or I like to say, I don't care about
yeah,
such thing. But if you think about your children, you cannot do it. You
that's
have,
right.
so it's a responsibility. So yeah, I cannot I have no. Some people have opportunities. Some people have, for example, supporting of parents, or they have, staff, or they can do it. And they can do both things. They have children, music, such example. We have a lot of such examples. They are successful in the family, in the music too. But sometimes you can born in the very poor family, without supporting, without home, without nothing.
Mhm.
And but you have the idea to do music, and you have the idea to support your nation with your music. And so you cannot stop. It's like, stop to a lot of our generation, of our parents, left open dreams for the families.
Right.
yeah,
Because especially Crimean Tatar, they did all thing for children, for the home, for for justice. and they forget about own dreams, and they were not happy at all. I know that my parents, for my father that died, he could live longer life with own dream, but he left this dream. He did everything from my life of my uh, sister, and so I feel also responsibility to don't lost this power that he gave me. I have to do everything, and maybe I can do in the end something for my family, maybe, but
Hmm.
it's not for first thing for me.
Yeah, I can understand that completely. Yeah,
Dick,
you know,
maybe you tell Aziza about your son, about yeah,
y- yeah,
about his
it
spectrum.
worked out. Everything you were just saying there totally worked out really well for me because I was definitely somebody who was not starting a family while I was a hired gun guitar player getting hired by a band. Okay, we're doing a tour in 2 months. Get ready, that kind of stuff, right? But when I did finally, get married and then have a child, he's on the autism spectrum pretty deep as well. So it really worked out because there is no way I could be a parent to him and even rehearse or have time to write, let alone, there's no chance at all. And if you're listening to this, don't get the idea that there's any kind of regret. I remember I stopped and then went to family life. I was not forced, right? And um, with the way things work with my son now, like I homeschool, I've got him, 80% of the time. Um, he's 18 now, so it gives me time to join shows like this and run ours as well, and little income online and lots of parenting, and things have actually worked out pretty damn well. I don't
Yeah.
have a lot to complain about except that I'm physically falling apart, but that's a different story. Yeah. But it's I never would have seen myself at the age of 25 as somebody who could be and do the parenting and educating and stuff that I do now. But it's crazy how it kicks in so instantly, though, when you're talking about one of your own, not just a job.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and my time with all the schooling and stuff is coming to an end soon, and he'll be doing some day programs, and he's got this whole place and service that he's kind of integrated with now, and so he'll be doing full days out with other folks like him and some other watchers and helpers, and yeah, he's got a real time of expansion and new coming to him. That's going to be great.
Yeah,
You know,
sounds awesome.
yeah. And I can only do so much as the parent because, I forget and I'm like, oh, I see his water glass is empty. So I just go and fill it. Meanwhile, they're like, no, get it yourself, punk, and so he needs those external folk now. I'm, the being the parent is starting to actually get in the way, but it's cool, right? Yeah.
I wanted to note that Michael Russo said, Dick, you're a great dad, and I totally agree. I mean, I don't know the details, of course, but I see, Dick, that you're setting your son as a priority, and I think this is a great marker because when you have some show, how do you call it? Oh my God, scheduled, right?
Mm.
And your son needs you at that time. You say, sorry, I'm with Felix today. I cannot do the show today, guys. Let's reschedule for some day. And it can be rescheduled 2 times, 3 times sometimes.
It's happened.
Yeah, and it's no problem with that. Your son needs you, and that makes you a good dad. And shit, it's touching to tell you this. I don't know.
Thanks.
It's like it's really a good. It's a marker, and it says that you're really a good dad. Thank you, Dick, for being a good dad for your son.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it very much. I had to go into the contrast or the saturation of my camera and dial it down so I didn't get extra red there, but I'm all right.
He didn't do that.
No, I didn't, but almost.
Thank you guys. Dick, is that your music at the beginning of the shills? Yeah, that's a good question.
If you go to one of the main channel shows at the Shills where we do our Ukraine shows and everything, if you see the trailer that pops up, if you get there before we're live, that song is mine.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I got another song I've been working on, but I actually forgot to get it finished. We're having a pub chat over on the Shills Live at the Shills Live. We've got 3 channels now. I could do the rant about it, but the YouTube algorithm is being a finicky little so-and-so. And for us doing 3 different types of content, we literally had to split into 3 different channels because YouTube was promoting the wrong content to the wrong people, and they'd get like, I don't want to watch that, and that would affect our channel bad, but they want to watch the other stuff. You know what? It's ridiculous. But we're doing a hangout later on the show, and afterwards, because the hangout's probably going to involve a couple of drinks or so, I might grab the guitar and finish that new tune because we want to use it for an intro.
Nice. Now, by the way, Aziza, I forgot to ask you if you have the chance to sing anything today or not. Because I know you cannot after 10, right?
Yeah, probably no.
No worries. We will have a concert and people will hear themselves. Aziza, I wanted to ask you if after what Dick told us, after what we've spoken to him about, maybe you have some questions to him.
What kind of music do you like? Do you prefer?
Ooh, it's actually starting to separate the stuff I like to play versus the stuff I like to listen to, because I still pick up a guitar and just start playing Ozzy Osbourne, Metallica, and all kinds of craziness, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. But when I go to my stereo and put on a record or something, I put on, some Zeppelin, some Pink Floyd. I think I like to. It's like the guy said in that song, "I'm an adult now." He said, I like to play it, but I don't really like the racket.
What's a racket in this case?
The loud craziness of it. Like you like playing the guitar riffs, but you don't want to hear it cranked up and in your face anymore. I think I'm just suffering from oldness, but so it's strange. Sometimes I still put on crazy like Mr. Bungle or the Infectious Grooves and crazy metalish progressive nonsensical stuff, and then other times I'll put on the Eurythmics, or my son and I'll listen to John Denver or Elton John even.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of all over the place. But what about yourself? Because I'm knee deep in that sort of American music culture, so what do you get into?
Oh, I'm also a little bit a strange person. For example, I like music, but I don't like listen music a lot. So I like you also said, Metallica um, and trip hop music like Massive Attack, Portishead, Tricky, and then for example, a very great music band from Romania, Subcarpathi. I think that's very powerful music band. So. Black Sabbath also. I like such music. I like metal music. And now I'm playing trip hop with ethnic maybe sound, but um, it's more acoustic version because I'm
Oh, cool.
alone. So I'm with a keyboard and with guitar, but I hear my music inside of myself very big, and with a big music band, orchestra, electronic music. So it's like mix of different styles.
Hmm.
um, but the most deep sense of the music is trip hop. So I like this sound. I
Hmm.
like this the philosophy of the music. I like this groove of this music, and yeah, it's similar with me. So I like music. I like such music, and I like to do such music. So, but now, if you, for example, will listen my songs,
Hmm.
maybe you can say, "Oh, it's absolutely not trip hop." Maybe, but some people, one person from my nation, only one person from my nation, he was also he's also a musician. He plays shoegaze music, Crimean Tatar shoegaze music, and he said to me, "Oh, Aziza, you play trip hop music." I said to him, "Oh, you like recognize that I'm playing trip hop music? Wow, it's so great." Because in Ukraine, when you told somebody about trip hop, most of these people said, "What is it, trip hop? I don't
Right.
know about this." So it's very, especially when you ask my nation, Crimean Tatar, because we have problem with our, how to say, we were deported, if you know, by Stalin from Crimea, from Ukraine, and also from the first occupation by Catherine of the Second in 1783 year. Sorry for my bad English. So it was first occupation by Russian Empire, and since of this time, a lot of nation had to run from Crimea. It was first time it just was like immigration,
Right.
but by Stalin it was a real deportation of all nation, and we live till the death of Soviet Union in Uzbekistan without school, universities, without and so our culture degraded. So we lost a lot of years of development, and that is why our community cannot understand a lot of new sounds, new understanding of music, because they still live in 20th centuries. They
Right. Right.
still live in this stereotypes of the music and
Hmm.
conservative sound, because in general, even I had uh, concert in Odessa, and I played my music, and one of the great musician from my nation, he wrote the book about ancient music of Crimean Tatar from the time of Crimean Khaganate. So he a researcher, he really worked with old music, and he told me, "Oh, your music is not good. Why you choose such a melody? Why you choose such um a core? How to say, such
The
everything."
harmonies. The
So the harmonies. Why you choose harmonies? No, nothing. Lyrics is shad. Harmonies are shad. Everything is not good, but emotional, you're okay.
What the fucker? What's his name? I'll
I
find
really
him.
yeah.
I'll
don't
find
say
his address.
about it, but he's really, and I don't know what was wrong with me when he told me. So I played ancient song of my nation, anthem, anthem, anthem song, anthem,
Anthem.
Anthem. Yeah.
Yeah.
hymn, and he told me, "Don't do it. You like make this. It's not respectful. You play anthem on the guitar." Because guitar is not worthy of anthem, Yeah, and I thought, what's wrong with guitar? Guitar is perfect instrument.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I begin to cry. Well, he told me, and I begin to cry, and all day I was crying. And when he told
Fucking
me
old
in
prick.
the end of my
Yeah.
performance, he told me like nothing is good, and I understand it's impossible that it could be nothing
Yeah.
shared,
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
even one song can be alright, because I don't think that everything is so bad. And what it was interesting that I didn't took ancient song. It was all my own songs. So it was not really
Right.
respectful to old songs, to old music, but really so it's interesting way. In any case,
It's
I I have to do my own job, my own music, and I like
very much.
music, and it's really great that I have friends that also support me and said to me that I'm not mad, I'm not crazy, I'm all right, and I can do my music.
Damn right.
Yeah, and I remember that day when I heard it, I was like, "What the fuck?" That dude,
Yeah.
like, even if he's like very, um, Aziza told me he's very respected, old musician, respected by all of their nation, and like just just like an icon, like music
Yeah. Yeah.
icon. I guess I'm not sure, but even if you have such titles and this rank and
Yeah.
respect, why would you crush the obviously talented person even if you don't consider that person talented?
Yeah.
Why do you want to suppress the new wave of Crimean
Yeah.
Tatar music of your nation? It's the development of the culture, even if you don't like
Yeah.
it. For fuck's sake, it's so cruel and so um,
Well, it's anti-creative, and music is supposed to be creative at its very core.
exactly.
So how can you be that way? It's everything music isn't wrapped up into an opinion, unfortunately, from a musician. It's very confusing
Yeah,
because it's not supposed to be that way.
it's
It's supposed to be positive, uh, a collaborative, emotional experience where you get to create and share, and you know,
yeah, and instead, I heard an opinion that that person was just jealous of Aziza.
yeah,
He saw a talent. He saw a young, talented musician who is just replacing him. And people would like to listen to this new, modern, interesting music, and they are not really listening to him these days. I
yeah.
assume.
Yeah,
That's my
it's
assumption.
like Zamfir walking into the New York Philharmonic and saying, "Put down your flute. You can't do it like me." You just did.
I don't think so that he was jealous. For what? For
Aziza,
I
he may
nobody
not.
knows me,
No,
and
no,
I'm not.
no. It's not a conscious jealousy. It is something that he could not even
Exactly.
be honest with himself. Believe me, it's unconscious. It's something that like you feel some threat. You see, you feel some threat, and you don't even try to understand why do you feel it. It's not. I doubt that that person went through psychotherapy, and that person is conscious about their own emotions and about the threats that are coming from other people. It's just, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
that's
the situation might be like with 90%, at least 90% possibility that might be the situation. That person might be jealous not without even realizing that. Believe me, Aziza,
yeah.
and it's totally.
Rick, it was very funny. He said to me, "What is the lyrics?" Kırım seni It's so stupid lyrics. What? Why you think this?
Wow.
And
Wow.
sevim seni. It's like Kırım. It's my country. No, in the past it was another country, but now it's like part of Ukraine. It's a half island, and Kırım, sevim seni. I sing, Crimea, I love you, Crimea, I love you. And he said, "Why you choose this? It's so stupid, not interesting." It's very easy, like something like this. But I like,
Next time,
I
next
really
time,
like.
have an old cheap pawn shop $50 guitar with you, and then you can El Kabong them right to the head. Just shut up.
No, no, no.
Aziza is
No,
one of the kindest people that you will ever meet
really,
on
I
this
like
earth.
him. I like him, and I like his music, and he's like, he like precious of our nation.
Yeah.
We have to defend his music, defend him
Well,
self, and it's really our, something very important, and he
Aziza,
did a great job.
some
Just
really
I can
some
change
icons.
myself.
Aziza, the problem is icons and like pearls of the nations. They can be. Oh my God, my camera will be following me now.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's this. Okay, so the thing is, those respected and glorious people can be at the same time assholes. If you didn't know, in the musical industry, there are so many assholes that will just destroy other people just because they pose a threat to them. Um,
we don't say don't meet your heroes for no reason.
well, so Aziza, please try to accept that that person might be an amazing musician, but at the same time, he might not be a good person. That's totally
Yeah.
fine, and it happens in this life. We have so many examples. Believe me.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that he is a bad person, because I have in my like in my life, it was similar conversation with my father, but it was exactly with this album, like that you like, Kel, this music,
Mm-hmm.
Araba Khapa, and when I first time show my music to my father, he said to me, Aziza, it's very bad music. Don't make experiments. Make normal rock music. But he rock music like Deep Purple and something like this, liked in the past. And he said to me, I don't like your music. I could not find harmonies, beauty in your music. And it was for me like big shock, because I did this music, like it was also my trauma. I did this music for my father. I want, because he dreamed about music band in the young age, and he didn't do it. And he was my, in the childhood, he was my example. So he always said to me what music is good, what music is not good. He really, from my childhood period, he was really somebody who can show me the music world. And so when he said to me, your music is not good, I begin so I it's so a big shock. I begin to cry so
I
hard.
bet.
And he was shocked. He saw my tears first time. I was like, I can cry because of his words. And it was like deep. I fall in the big hole. It was like, oh my God, so nothing is. And then of course he hugged me and said to me, okay, I don't like your music, but I believe in your voice. And he said also, when I did my music in my young age, my father said to me, don't do it, rock music. Rock music is very bad, it's like something demonic. Don't do it. And so my father didn't understand me, and so now I'm your father. I don't understand you, so it's okay.
Yeah, you see, that not bad person could also just not understand your music because he's stuck in 20th century. You see,
Yeah.
I think it could be just that, Aziza. I think we already convinced you that you're very talented and that your music is liked by many people, right? Did we?
Definitely. The moral of the story is don't ask a minstrel to review an Iron Maiden concert.
Yeah. That is indeed. Okay. So Aziza is unique, Cheryl says. Exactly. Aziza, you're very unique. Aziza, the performance of this song on that concert was, if not the best, then one of the best I've heard from you, because you transformed this song in time. You transform it, and it is becoming a bit different. To me, that first, how do you call that? Wykonanie. That first performance, that first performance of that song was the best because it is in that initial form that touched my heart so deep and strong. So this performance for me is the best. I think a lot of rollers will agree with me. But you know what? Let's go and I'll put it on the Yeah, and I'll use this moment while you're gonna be listening to it, guys. I'll use this moment to go to the bathroom. Gotta do a quick bathroom break.
I'm going to type up your instructions on how to feed the audio to us and the viewers at the same time while we're listening.
Well, actually, there might be a way, but I just don't want to discover it now. Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys, Aziza and Dick, please mute yourselves for just how do you call that? Just in
a quick
case,
minute?
just in case, yeah. Just when the song will be playing, because your microphones might be picking up the sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, please do that, and let's go. I'm putting it up, guys. Please enjoy. You will, believe me.
Benim kara göz, kara kaş kızım. Hayırlı geceler. Benim kara göz, kara kaş kızım. Hayırlı geceler.
Was muted because you're probably 15 seconds of latency. And so
Yeah.
I was still listening to the ending there.
Okay, sorry.
That was
sorry.
really, really good. You got like I'll have to use analogies to make sure that I can get my point across properly here. I would say you've got a natural pitch and tone like Steve Perry from Journey. The way you can transition from your chest to your head voice is like easily Jeff Tate from Queensryche, and that is the biggest compliment I can possibly figure how to give. And you got this huge presence and the dynamic when you bring it down for some soft little tweety thing at the end. It's still volume leveled but subtle. It's all very well controlled. You're very ahead of your years. Wow, that was really good.
Thank you so much. Wow.
That's a
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. That's I would love to have a turn at playing with that song in my little studio setup and putting other music onto it just to see where it goes, throw a harmony on and stuff like this. It's really, really good. And it's the kind of thing that another musician just wants to have a play with, right? Yeah, it's good. It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Powerful melody, like the hook. It's all there, very well written.
Yep. Thank you, Aziza.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you for this masterpiece, Aziza. Thank you for such a feedback, Dick. It's just, I knew that I need to play this one for you, and doing it on the stream was the best idea. Fuck. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I have a small story about this song. First, so it is a song about my mother. So about the love my grandfather to my mother, and about this words benim kara göz kara kaş kızım. It's my daughter with black hair and black black eyes, and I first time I sent this like demo to my mother in the night, and she told me that exactly in this night she felt herself very bad. So she had some problem with the heart. So it's like she had the feeling that he could die or something like this. So she was like, it was like attack, and but then she heard this song and began to feel herself much better. And she said to me, Aziza, thank you so much that you sent to me this song. And so for me, in any case, it's a beautiful song because it's about love between parents and children, and about this absolutely love from the life, from the existence. If even somebody have no parents, you can find this love around of yourself. So it's the song has a lot of sense for me, around of
Yeah,
yourself. So
that would.
I just, yeah, well, I see in the comments, oh, sorry, not in the comments, this is a chat. Lisa, Lisa Mary says, she sings so beautiful, I could listen to it all day. And then CZ said, Dick Dawson rocks. Yeah, how this man can describe things, how he can comment on things, like it was professionally made. Dick, thank you. I really am happy that I finally, how do I call this in English? Introducing you to each other.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Hooked
yeah,
us up.
getting you together.
You know what might be fun, Aziza, is we could do a collaborative writing where we just like I'll throw a drum track together, toss it your way, throw a guitar riff down on it. I'll put a bass track underneath it. You lay down a vocal, I'll put a guitar beside it, and we just keep going back and forth and see what we come up with.
yeah,
If Aziza
Right?
likes to do it, Aziza, would you,
You know,
like to
Steely
do it?
Dan way, right? That's how they did their first album, just passing the tracks, you know?
you know, I want to. First time, somebody said to me, "Can you make with somebody with a very popular person, like this together one song?" And I told in that moment, I want to show the people my style to people that people can understand me first of all, and my music, and then we can collaborate and make something together. So like. Uh, because like to do something together without my music, without understanding of my style, it's like nobody will know how I want to do my music.
Right.
But I really, I'm dreaming about the musician. I'm dreaming to do performance together with another great artist, another great musician, because it's so incredible. I remember that feeling that I had together with another musician. It was absolutely great moments, because when you do something together, it's like you know
Yeah.
great love. It's I can't compare with something this moments. So I really will be happy to play together, even
Yeah.
even just like a jam with another musician. It's so
Yeah.
great. I remember
Yeah.
the
And there's
jam.
a few of those services where you can jam with zero latency, like actually do it online now. It's not like it used to be where everybody's 2 seconds behind each other and you sound like a bunch of drunks in the bar when you record it, right? Now
Yeah,
it works.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Aziza, why don't you join us Saturday for the Shill show on our main channel, and the Ukraine show on our main channel, and we'll get the link out and get some subs in for you.
Aziza, say I do.
I do next
Yeah, the weekend
Saturday.
after then. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great, because unfortunately I will have this concert. Not unfortunate, but I will have this concert in Kiev, and it would
Mhm.
be at 6:30 p.m. So it would be
Okay.
in the evening, and then I will live by my friend in Kiev. So it's like I will be not at home.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Dick,
Next weekend after sounds like the right way to do
It would be
this.
so
Yes.
great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
I'm really
Yeah. No
happy.
problem.
I'm really happy
Be
that you
glad to have you
offered
over.
that, Dick, because I actually wanted to get Aziza on the shills for like a year, and I was always not pushing it. Like,
Why not?
yeah, not
What's wrong with
focusing
you?
on that enough. I don't know. Yeah, man. I have problems. I need to get diagnosed. Okay, I have mental
Here,
issues.
let me get my my therapist glasses on, and you lean back, and we'll work you through them. Okay.
Okay, you know, when I was a kid. Once I woke up in bed, I was like 3 years old, and there was that woman standing above my bed. Shit, I still remember her. I thought it was Baba Yaga back then, because I was so small, and it's not a made up story. You know me, Dick. You know me, Aziza. I never, like, I cannot lie. I'm basically an open book. So I will share the story. Let's make it a therapy session. Why not? I need to encourage people to donate somehow, right, guys? So
Cool.
we gotta have this gift from you, because, man, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being here today. Don't want to keep you longer. I really am happy that you met Aziza finally.
Yes.
Me too. Thank you so much for this time together. It was
Yeah. We will definitely do some more of this and do some collaboration and stuff. And everybody stay tuned for that as well. Huge thanks to all the rollers today. Donate, donate, donate. Help to get those goals done. But seriously, spend your social credit as well. Use all you've got on social media to keep spreading the word and make sure Rick's streams are seen by as many people as possible. That's how you do it, folks. Thanks for having me on, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you, Dick.
bye
Live
bye.
long and
See you soon,
prosper.
everybody.
See you.
Okay. Awesome. So, Aziza, isn't he an awesome guy?
Yeah, so super great, warm person,
Yeah.
deep personality.
Both deep and also very, like, so a person who is making a show, like entertainment show, right? But at the same time being wholesome and being real, not being a fake person. Because I know many people who create a good show, they are just being, well, wearing a mask, not being themselves. And Dick doesn't need that. He's just like this. He doesn't need to wear a mask. He's just being himself, and
Yeah.
it's really
No, I was happy to hear his thoughts about the music and about everything. Is very, it's support me to meet such people.
Yep.
And without such people, the world will be so awful. So great.
Yep. So I'm really happy that this happened today. But guys, I'll go with a deeper voice in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and spinning. And it's clicking pretty loud. And what do we have here? The winner is number 525. It is pretty close to the end of the list. 525. I think it's Secular Sekai. Huh. He jumped in with his $300 in the end and won the flag. Congratulations, Sekai. If you're watching this, you are the winner. So this beautiful Alistair flag goes to Sekai. I hope you won't be sad because of this, guys. Those of you who did not win it, but it's random. You know how it works. The flag might be amazing. You may feel like it's yours, but only random or universe or God knows who will get the item. And this time it's destined for Sekai to get it. What it's going to be. So guys, please visit the stream of Aziza on Wednesday on her channel. If you are not subscribed yet, her channel is in the name of the stream. You just can click on her. Press the bell button on her channel to be notified about her streams, okay? Don't miss the Wednesday one and Saturday one. Saturday one is going to be concert in Kyiv, so it's going to be another level of experience, but the sound might be worse because at home Aziza sings on her streaming equipment, and there she's going to be streaming on the portable microphone, which is not used, which is not made to be used like that. So yes, the sound will be maybe worse, but the atmosphere will be awesome, believe me. I'm gonna be there. Sleep well, Rick and Aziza. See you tomorrow, rollers. Bye, Cass. Good night. Sleep well, dear friends. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, everyone. Love you all, guys. So, Aziza, hugs to you, my friend. Hugs to you, all my friends. Hugs to everyone in the chat. Love you all, guys. Live long, prosper, and donate. Oh, it works. And Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава.
Heroям Slava. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Love you all. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave any comment under it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can find the full stream recording. This clip was taken from here. And I invite you to join us on Rick the Ukrainian here for live streams and videos from Ukraine. Thank you, and live long and prosper.